Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? We need to get Sorcerer's Torch because I'm planning on doing a bunch of... Where's my screens here? I'm planning on doing a bunch of torch runs, or a bunch of Terror Zone runs. So we definitely need to get the torch because she's not going to be able to handle level 93 stuff. Not with what we have right now. So we almost have enough for one. We'll probably just do one key set at a time. That way we're not overdoing it. But we need more terror keys, so let's do that. I was doing some cows earlier. So I gotta respec. Maybe Nova might be fun. I had a lot of fun on Nova. Pretty low requirement skill. I think I was going energy shield when I was going Nova last time, but I don't really want to. That's the problem. I'm not sure. It just requires a lot of kind of redoing my stuff, but you know what? I think it's probably the best thing to do. Let's just do that. Telekinesis. So we're gonna have to remember. Always forget. But it's okay. Get some gear going. What do we need for this? 55? How do we not already have 55? Low Annie, that's why. Okay. 6 for this. And the rest into energy. Should be good. Let's give ourselves the Crescent Moon. We'll give ourselves the Silk Weaves for the mana. Of course, we don't have enough strength with that. Oh, you know what? Throw this in here. Nope, still not enough. Do we have any strength here? No, we're gonna have to respec again, of course. Actually, let's just grab this. This will give us strength. Beautiful. Other than that, I think we just use the same stuff. 93% faster cast rate. I do think that means we're not gonna hit a breakpoint. But honestly, it is what it is. And I had to reset my map, so let's hope we get lucky. Because these maps can be a real pain in the ass. But with any luck, a few more tikis, and we will be good to go. Didn't take too long with the other ones, actually. This is a pretty quick key set, but I know that doesn't necessarily mean we almost have a Sorcerer's Torch. Who knows how long it'll take. This map is already not great. Oh, but maybe we get lucky in here. We're doing players 3. We'll see if we can up it. I don't know what my damage is like right now. Resistances are horrible, though. God, we could use some real upgrades. But that's why I want to do the Terror Zone stuff. The account is in a good spot, but I spent so much time just leveling new characters lately. Alright, that's a pretty good tower map. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. Okay, now that we have the map, it should be a little bit faster. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't take us more than like 10 runs, but I think that might be a little bit optimistic. Maybe. This map is pretty nice. Actually, the map on the way here is actually pretty nice too, because we just teleport over the river. And then once we do the Terror Zone, I'm probably going to start with Ondario, and we'll need to farm for a good map on that. Nice. Pretty good. You know what? I mean, it might be worth it to use a little bit of MF runes, or small charms. I mean, I have quite a few in here, but so these are all 5s. Where are my 7s at? 12 to mana, actually really good for the energy shield, which I'm gonna have to remember. That's the big reason I don't like doing energy shield. I always forget to use it. Such a pain. key sets can be annoying. Either you get really lucky and you're thinking, wow, this isn't too bad after all, or you're here for the whole day and you're thinking, hey, never mind, who cares what you're thinking, we got it. One more to go. Close. It's actually pretty nice. Let's do players 5. Damage is not bad at all, and I don't see us dying. With 2.5k mana. You'd hope not. Can we get the back-to-back? Back-to-back into Source Torch on the first try? Could you imagine? Nah, not so lucky. It's okay, the Countess does have decent drops. And she can drop up to a low rune on her secondary table, so let's get some IDs.
Good day.
Ooh. Man. I don't think I found a single rare amulet with faster cast rate yet, so that is a little bit of a tease. Pretty nice though. We spent all our gold gambling for the Amazon gloves, so I wouldn't mind getting some more gold too. But again, it's something to think about for the Terra Zone runs, I think. We'll be doing a fire build for that. And he has pretty bad fire res, I've heard, so luckily I think we have 4 or 5 fire skillers. So we're pretty set up, we just need the torch. Nothing. At least they're nice and fast. I don't mind this, but that's why I said I wanted to kind of do them one at a time, key set wise, because I just don't want to be here for hours and hours and hours. We also need some levels though. We're only level 88. Which is not the best, but I was thinking, you know, if we start doing them early, it's probably the best way for me to get some experience anyways. Like, yeah, we won't have the right treasure class or whatever because of the level, but it's good experience. Otherwise, I'm pretty much stuck doing I don't know, Bale runs, Chaos runs. I was hoping we get a level doing this, but we're not killing very much, so. 3 more levels to go. Pretty sweet though. Hey, there we go. Nice and fast. Okay. So we're gonna need to get the paladin ready, but I think it'll be okay. We got this nice big stash now. What are we gonna need? We're gonna need this. This. I don't know if I need... Oh, we need this for sure, but I think that's pretty much it. We could... I'm just thinking we could give him the mercenary as well. We probably should. Just in case, because if I do decide to use it, I'll be mad that I gotta come back. So let's just throw these on and swap over. Where is he? I haven't used him in a while. How low could he be? There's no way. Missed him? There he is. Bailey. The #1 paladin. Oh yeah, I used him to gamble the other day. That's right. Okay, we have the grief. We got lots going on this character now. He is very strong. Very mighty. Should have a spirit in here. Mercenaries are ready to go.
Put that to good
What do
use.
we use for a helmet on him? Let's use this. The lifesteal is pretty sweet.
Put that to good use.
I don't know if I really need these. I'll probably... No, let's not do that. Let's grab all of this. I'm pretty sure we were using this for the resistances. How am I looking? Oh, very, very good. We could use some fire, though. Do we not have... Yeah, there's one, there's one. There's one. Yeah, we have lots of these in here. And then I overcap on that. Yeah, let's just leave this. It's just not good enough for what we want to do. But we overcap on the... whoa, no. On the lightning res, just in case Mephisto gives us a huge decrease, but... Okay, I actually think we're good. I think I must have just been doing this last time as well, so... 20 to life. We have 400 stat points. I can't believe that. We don't need any points into, strength, which is pretty freaking crazy. Okay, is that everything? I think so. I think that's everything. Which means we can put the rest of these into here. We'll get one into salvation just in case. But... Okay, huge. Huge resistances. Absolutely massive. Do we have a cold one in here? No. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We have a decent amount of rejubes, but honestly, I don't think we're going to have a problem. Pop it down to players 1 and do the first little round. If we get lucky, I'll be very, very happy. I don't want to do too many key runs right now because normally we use the key runs to determine what character we're doing next. So I'd much rather just get the sorceress out of the way. It's 3, 2 to call. This is better. Okay, what are we looking at here? We're already at 75. Are you kidding me? Nah, there's no way. It must be a glitch. Is this real life? Okay. I don't believe it, but 3.3k. Okay. Well, we already know where we're going. Let's get down there. Look at this. This is beautiful. The smiter is so decked out right now. It's absolutely insane. Life tap should keep Hazade alive. No problem. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't get a tome of portal, but whatever. I teleport back. Easy. This is sweet. We're so strong. I forget how strong we are. I remember the first time we did it. The very first time we did a torch run. It was so nerve-wracking because it took me so long to get everything ready. And I was like, oh my god, if we fail this, I'm going to be so... It's not even the embarrassment. It's the fact that it's going to take forever for me to get all the resources again. Because back then, like, farming Nilithak was horrible. We were doing it on players 1 and we were dying half the time. It was so rough. Now look at us. And our maps are so good. I always try really hard not to reroll maps. Like I'm thinking, oh, I want to reroll so I can do better Mephisto or something. I don't, because the maps are so good. Like Lilith being one small teleport away is absolutely massive.
Hello.
Yeah, this is going to be no problem. All we gotta do is proc the life tap. Actually, do we even need to? Not even taking a lick of damage. Yeah, we're stacked. Man, what a difference from the first time we did this. If you guys were around, you'll know it was a struggle. Boom, first torch incoming in no time. I'm actually quite happy with myself. This account has come so far. Yep, come on out, buddy. Come on. Stop teasing me. Come on. Oh, look at him go. Whoa. It's so scary, this one, though. Like, that was good, but you see how low my health got for a second there? Like, he does not give a crap. Come on, Diablo. Come on. No, you want me. Hey, stop spawning fire and come kill me. Come on. I don't want Bill to come with you, man. There we go. Look at the speed on him. Shouldn't be a problem. Boom. So easy. Where'd he go? Oh. I lost him for a second there. Oh. That's it. First torch done. That easy, guys. That easy. We're praying for the sorceress. Otherwise, it's gonna be, oh, man. No stats. Please don't die. It's gonna be rough to go get another set. So let's pray. Oh, get out of my way. We're good. We're good. All right. We're hoping for a sorceress torch. Gotta go grab. Scroll. Here we go. All right. Hoping for the sorceress torch. Ooh. You hate to see it. Another Amazon torch and it's garbage. Yikes. You really, really hate to see it. It is what it is. We do another set. No problem. Okay, we gotta get the mercenary back over. Well, keep it in mind, next time we do not need the mercenary. Did we bring anything else? I don't think so. Oh, just the call to arms, right? Wow. That's so sad. That is so sad, but that's RNG for you. You can't always be lucky. We've been really blessed with this character, so I'm not gonna be mad about it. At least it's quick. Jeez, like super quick. That was really phenomenal. Oh, I forgot the mercenary. Go back. Okay. Lightning. Lightning? There was one more. There it is. We can do better than that. Come on. Where's the organization at? That's better. Okay, we quickly grab the mercenary. Hope I have gold for it, actually. Now that I think about it. Ooh, 20k. 8k. Uh-oh. We can get rid of some of these.
Afternoon.
I don't like doing it, but I have to. See, that felt nice and quick, but it was only because I had all the items ready to go, so hopefully this isn't forever. On the plus side, we also didn't get a new one, so we haven't yet rolled a new character, which I guess is not really a plus, but I was a little bit worried that we roll one too early because we're not done with the Amazon yet.
I'll put that to good use.
I don't need a new character yet. Alright. Go back up. Let's go player 7. Because we completely stomped the Countess. Probably should have picked up that XP shrine, but it is what it is. Yeah, player 7, no problem. Looks like we're gonna get a decent amount of runes off of this too, which is great. We'll definitely be hitting level 89. I was hoping we get more, but the experience just doesn't seem to be there. Neolithak experience is good, but this not so much, and we can't really do Neolithak at like player 7, players 5 maybe, but he does so much damage with the corpse explosion. But maybe if we do this build, I was doing lightning before, and I wasn't going energy shield. Energy shield is very safe when I remember to use it. Never good. I don't think we've really... Well, we found a couple good rares, but... Finding actual good rares? Things that blow your mind and make you not want to use a unique? We have not done that. At least we could do this P7 though. That's nice. Really nice. Crescent Moon helps a lot. I wish we had a Griff's. That would be beautiful. Even like I don't know if a Ormus, like a Nova Ormus would be better than Enigma. I have to doubt it. The Enigma's just so strong, but potentially. What's our Nova damage? 3k? Not a lot. Probably not. Ghost armor. Is that Spirit Shroud? Yeah. I was gonna say, what could it be? No, that's Dust Shroud, right? The Ormus? Unfortunate. Oh, wrong way. So we'll take that. It's nice having these two shrines here. We get a couple rolls on something to kind of buff us up on the way down. Pretty freaking sweet. Actually, I should add something on the stream just to say kind of torches so far. So if any of you guys are joining after I find it, you know that we got majorly unlucky. And of course, we get very unlucky with this. Let me do that now. Today. There we go. Now everybody can know exactly how garbage my drops have been. Portal Shrine. Useless. Hoping we can get at least a couple more torches done during this stream. I have a little bit of time. We should be able to do it. Maybe even like a nice surprise drop. Something crazy. Like a unique diadem. Anybody? I'm really happy with myself. I'm remembering to use the energy shield. Like, that is pretty impressive. Because I never ever do. I'm really excited to get some actual MFing going, because we don't have any of the big ticket rare drops. Like, we have the Enigma, which is huge, and the Grief. But I'm talking like the Nightwing and the Griff. Stuff like that that just makes you go, no freaking way. It's all been runes for us so far, really. Of course, we did get 2 Iraqs already, which is freaking crazy. That was so early on, too. I was looking for a Shaco. Nothing. Man, Countess is teasing us. I guess that's more like it. Honestly. Could go for some gloves too. Look at that. Tri-res gloves. Huh. Don't see that every day. That's pretty sweet. But we would love some 220 gloves for the Amazon. She could use some 220 bow gloves. Right now she's using... I think she's using 210s. And the rest of the stats are not very good, so... That or 320s. I'm gonna have to remember to pick up magic gloves. I always forget to pick up magic items. There's some magic items that can roll some crazy stuff. Now, I'm feeling real safe with this energy shield though. Teleport into a big pack and I don't even take any damage. Beautiful. I'm sure if I was doing tons and tons of these runs, I'd want to get a better map. But there we go, level 89. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth our time to reroll right now. This is not the worst map. Over time, it would hurt us, but... The problem with the tower is that you're rolling so many maps, right? Like, you have to go through Black Marsh and then 4 levels. So, some of them are good, some of them are bad. These are mostly bad. When you really think about it, but like, then there's this one that's really nice. It is what it is. No keys. We should probably be doing each of the keys each game, right? It's probably faster. Act 1, Act 2, Act 5, Act 5, Act 2, Act 1. Something like that. Doesn't really make a difference. I find that the hate keys come way, way quicker than the rest of them anyways, so... Are you kidding me? Okay, let's start doing some other stuff in between. Ooh. Yikes that has no skills on it. Come on. I think we need to explore every map here, yeah. Oh, nice. First try. Alright. Yeah, so I don't think we can do Neelathak at player 7, but we have no experience right now. So let's give it a shot. Because if we die, it's not going to be too damaging. There we go. Wow, I'm getting lucky today. Yeah, he's very, very tanky. Not bad though. Not bad at all. Okay, turns out we can. And that can be good because he can drop some pretty sweet stuff. So if we get real lucky, maybe we get some side drops today. Oh, nice. Already. You love to see it. Who are you laughing at? This is pretty efficient. What's going on, Ryan? Just booted up D2R and you're looking for something to play in the background? Perfect. You've come to the right place. Make you feel better about your drops when I don't get any. Because that's probably what's gonna happen. You playing online or offline? I am a big offline player. I was supposed to play the last ladder, but Path of Exile 2 came out. Completely stripped me away. That was a lot of fun. I'm probably going to be putting some videos out on that soon. Ah, you just started a single player account. That's awesome, man. Oh, it's one of the best feelings. It's good and then it's bad because you're like, holy crap, I'm so weak. But then it's good again because you get all the sorts of power spikes and the big drops and even the little drops. Everything's something when you got nothing. Good stuff, man. You're starting with Sorceress, I assume. Most people do. We went Sorceress into Paladin on this account, so it was pretty sweet. You started Pally, nice. Honestly, like, it's not a bad way to start. Like, once you get to Hell, if you're doing stuff like Pits and Chaos, stuff that you can walk to pretty easily, you can get some pretty sick drops. You're inexperienced with Sorceress? Yeah, I remember when I started, I was streaming a lot, and I was getting a lot of very helpful tips because my positioning was bad and I was dying a lot. Yeah, it's a little bit rough, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. It'd be a bit easier when you get your gear with the Paladin first, and then when you start your Sorceress, you'll have a little bit of an advantage. And then that inexperience won't feel so bad. Jeez. Yeah, player 7 might be a little bit rough for Neelathak. We're doing it all right, but I don't know if I want to keep doing it. Yeah, Paladin's fun. I was having a really rough time with the Paladin because we didn't have the Enigma yet. If you're playing hammers, you start to realize just how much the teleport helps you with repositioning, even more than anything else. That's my opinion. I was finding myself chasing monsters and just doing a bunch of random crap, trying to get into the right position. And with teleport, it's obviously 10 times easier. So we focused on the Enigma very early on. That helped a lot. Come on, where the hate keys at? Normally I get like double drops on the hate keys. Like the summoner does not see a lot of me. Yikes. Yeah, you're going hammer right now. Fist of Heavens when you hit Hell CS. It's not a bad idea. I didn't play a lot of bow back in the day. But on this account, I was streaming one day doing hammers in Chaos, and I got a couple viewers that were coming in saying, you gotta try foe. And yeah, it's very, very sweet. It really is. And the positioning is no longer an issue. You dump a bunch of points into redemption, you just basically never die. And another thing that's really rough early on is your mercenary dying. At least for me it was. And when you have the Holy Bolt maxed out, you keep him alive quite well too. Or even just the Holy Bolt to spit out of the Fist of the Heavens. Ghost Armor again, eh? It's teasing us. They heard me talking about the, it's not bad. They heard me talking about that Ormus robes I wanted. They keep giving me one level down, Spirit Shroud. Yeah, heal him with the Holy Bolt. It's a beauty. I remember when the account was fresh, the Mercenary did not like staying alive. The Mercenary still didn't like staying alive. I got decent gear, but it's still not that great. Haven't done enough farming on this account to have all the upgrades I want. Right now I'm farming for torches because I want to do a bunch of Terror Zone farms on the Sorceress. And I'd rather have a Sorceress torch. Right now we only have Necro, Amazon, and Paladin. The Paladin torch obviously phenomenal, but I'd really like to have the Sorceress up and going. We'll do Pally stuff in the future, but I really want to do Undario, and I want to do a lot of it, so I think it's worth it to spend our time now. Get that Sorceress torch. Yeah, the Talisman Mask is honestly a pretty sweet item. Like later on you get a bunch of them and you're like, oh my god, can I stop getting this? But early on, it's a really nice item to find. The lifesteal is good, and it's not too bad on the Sorceress if you don't have anything else and you have a couple other pieces of Tal's. We ended up finding Tal's Amulet and Nightmare Mephisto on the Sorceress. That was mind-blowing. Drops like that make your whole week. It's awesome. Seriously though, no keys. What's going on here? What's going on? Scale mail. These are not useful unique drops. Useless. We are 1 out of 9 keys so far. This is not great. Oh, lightning enchanted. Okay, so let's see. This guy's sundered right now. The damage isn't horrible. But maybe if I can get the mercenary on him? Yeah, that's better. Ooh. Look at that though, like... Oh! Yeah. Yeah, I figured it would happen. Yeah. We can only do players 3. We're just not strong enough. Tried to do Nova Source a few times, it never works out that well. Yeah, I honestly think that number 1, energy shield. Absolutely massive, because you got to get right in their face, and it's a little bit rough if you don't have energy shield. Number 2, the Crescent Moon is really, really good. Negative 35% enemy light res actually makes a hell of a difference. When I started doing the Nova, again, I was streaming and I had a Heart of the Oak, and I was thinking there's no way I'm switching out a Heart of the Oak. It's such a good main weapon. But I had some viewers that were saying, listen, you're wrong. You got to try the Crescent Moon. And I did, and it's really, really good. It changes a lot. I have pretty good gear on this character. Like we have the Annie, we have 3 skillers. You know, the Spirit, the Talami, the Shaco, the Enigma, the Iraq is huge. Obviously, Call to Arms is massive. Yeah, it's a budget infinity, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah, we're dropping into players 3 for this. It hurts, but... Jesus. Hey, see, it doesn't matter what players count you're on, you get another key. What's going on? 12 o'clock. You're playing D2 for the first time. You're playing D2R Reimagine. Nice. Hammer's not been fun. Yeah, I honestly am not too certain. I looked into D2R Reimagine. I think it's one of those mods that's mostly the same, and they just tried to make a lot of the underused builds usable. That's really sweet. If you're not having fun with hammers, you might be okay with Fist of the Heavens. It really is not that great if you're not surrounded by a lot of demons though, so yeah, I'm really not sure with the mod if there's other builds that are useful, but hammers get a lot stronger. Level 34 is not the most comfortable spot for hammers. I think I was using Zeal and Holy Fire until about 45. Because the thing with hammers is that there's so many synergies and there's the concentration aura that increases the damage. You're scaling well into level 60 and 70, so just keep your head up. It'll probably get better. Yeah, and like Ryan said, pain in the ass because of the positioning. Without an Enigma, you're walking around, you're trying to make them hit the hammers. It's rough. One thing you can try if you're interested is you can go charge, and then you just like throw a couple hammers, charge around, throw a couple hammers, charge around. And if you have monsters that will follow you, they'll kind of walk into the hammers. It can help a little bit, but then there's monsters that don't chase, and it's just a pain in the ass, yeah. Yeah, Ryan, you never made an Enigma? Honestly, I've only made 2 in my life, and both of them were from me running between 5 and 10,000 lower Kurast runs, man. Like, there's no way I was just farming and finding the high runes myself in, like, you know, pits and chaos. That's crazy. But we did just under 7,000 lower Kurast runs on this account to get the Enigma. I think it took me like three weeks of mind-numbing lower Kurast. But again, like, then you end up with a bunch of skillers. You know, you end up with a bunch, like, all these small charms came from the lower Kurast. So we set the account up nicely, but it was not the funnest thing to do. That's for sure. I think about doing it again to get an infinity, and I'm like, nope. I'd rather try my luck with the Terror Zones, and maybe we find a Burr. Maybe we find a Jaw. I'm really hoping we find a job, because I'd love to make a Faith for the Amazon. That'd be so freaking sweet. Do I have mods that are changing the colors of my items names? Yeah, I do. I have what does this do? Yeah, I have a loot filter. So I mainly got it because when you're doing lower Kurast, sometimes the items like blow off of the screen. So this one reduces the names of like health potion, mana potion, rejuve, stuff like that. Scroll of Identify and all that. And it also has a big beam that comes from the ground when you get a high rune, which is really, really nice for not missing high runes. So yeah, I'm using a loot filter, and I'm also using the stash mod, which is why my stash is so big. I'm not really planning on using any mods that actually change the game, but I felt like those mods were just like, save me a bit of time, and I really didn't want to miss a high rune in lower Kurast. Like, you never know. I didn't want to be editing my videos and look at it and go, holy crap, I fucking teleported past a Burr rune. Yeah, 12, you're gonna try to make it to hell. You've never played Diablo 2, but you've played other ones. Oh my god, that's crazy, dude. This is like the OG to a lot of the people that will be visiting this channel. It's the one that got me into it. I've played Path of Exile, I've played Last Epoch, I've played Grim Dawn, and all these other ones, and I always come back to D2. But I feel like it's one of those games, if you didn't start with it, I can see that the appeal might not be there. The nostalgia's pretty big, right? So yeah, you want to do a Holy Grail on your account? I mean, that's always a good goal, right? To me, it really helped to make the not so valuable items give me a little bit of excitement, you know? You're like, oh yeah, sweet, like that's an item for the Grail. Am I ever going to use it? No. But it's an item for the Grail. We take those. I love it. It's fun watching the numbers go up, and that's kind of why I'm trying to get into the Terror Zone stuff now. Not bad. My numbers haven't gone up in a little while. My Holy Grail has been sitting at 67% for, oh geez, probably 2 months now. I've been so focused on first I leveled the Necromancer, and then I started the Amazon right away. Yeah, that's a good idea. Definitely do a Grail. Keep me updated, man. Even if it takes, geez, who knows how long, years. Once you get it done, it'll be really sweet. A lot of mana. Yep. And the potion system in D2 feels dated. Yeah, I feel you. That is pretty much how it is. If you don't have an insight on your mercenary already, you definitely want to get one. The meditation aura is absolutely crazy useful, like so insanely good. There's a lot of synergies that work together for this game that really make it a different experience if you don't know about them. But yeah, if you can get an insight, do it. Definitely do it. But yeah, I mean, early on when you don't have the items that make it easier for you, if you watch any of my videos, you'll watch me running around with an inventory full of mana potions, because it's really rough. And something that I've kind of been really fond of lately is don't be afraid to put some points into energy. Like, obviously on the energy shield sorceress, it's a big deal, but yeah, use some points in energy. When I was playing through the Amazon, I was like running out of mana all the time, thinking to myself, there's no way I'm putting points into energy on an Amazon. But it's not bad, honestly. Having an increased 50 or 60 mana, it makes the efficiency of the potions better, helps with meditation being better off the insight. All around, you're just living a better life. How do you get mods? I just googled D2R MM, stands for D2R Mod Manager. It's just a little application, and then from that you can download all the mods you want, throw them in. If you've ever done mods for Skyrim through Nexus mods, it's very, very similar. Tons of YouTube guides. I set it up a long time ago. I don't even remember what I did, but I just followed a YouTube guide and easy peasy. There's a few other mods that I kind of want to use, but for now I'm thinking I'm happy with what we're at. I only recently got the stash one because the Amazon had so many gear options, because we put everything we found on her. If you want to do the respecking, you don't even need a mod, just so you know. That's a command line in the launcher. And then that way you can just kind of alt-click and respec as much as you want. That is definitely one of my favorite things about playing offline. But D2R Reimagine, if you're interested in doing that one, I think it's like a completely separate thing, because the whole game is different. So I wanted to give that a shot, but I always just felt like I needed to put the time into this account, so I didn't want to split my attention. But I've heard it's pretty sweet. I was watching Debrunksy play that when he came back from his hiatus. Ral Ko. I think the Ko room's the highest room we've gotten so far. Not even that high. Yeah, you watch Llama play on Reimagined? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the idea of having like a... I think it's like the summon druid actually works out, because you can have like freaking 4 bears and like a bunch of other crap. That's really cool. I liked, I think it was Path of Diablo as well, but I don't think they modded D2R, so... Unfortunately, now that I have this, I can't go back to this. I can't believe I used to play on those graphics. Okay, come on. Give me one T-key, please, Countess. What are you doing? It's very ironic to me that we're at 2 destruction and nothing else, because usually those are the hardest for me to get. Ooh, ghosties. Ghosties can drop good runes. Wouldn't mind a surprise burr rune. Nice. We haven't gotten a lightning attack in a while, which is super sweet. What's that? A rattle cage, or is that what it's called? Ooh, Atmas. Do we have Atmas? Let's see. I'm actually not sure. We don't. Oh, yeah. We got a Grail item. That's what I like to see. Oh, it's been a while since I've added something to the Grail. Woohoo! Nice. Yeah. Very nice. Players 3, not too bad. Players 7, yeah. Oh. That's what happens when you forget energy shield. 60 health. Close. It's risky business when you gotta remember to put on your health. God. Yeah, lightning enchanted is really rough. Honestly, I think when he's lightning enchanted, we just don't fight him. We have the Sunder, but yeah, it's no thank you. We go do these. Nothing. Man, these guys are holding out on us, man. Give me my keys. I'll be okay. As long as we can get 2 more torches in before I have to hit the hay, I'll be happy. Nada. I know Sir Fox has got a real handy, whatchamacallit, macro that he uses to go to the next game. I gotta get that set up. Ooh. Actually, full jube, not bad. We take those. It's all in the static field. Yeah, we love static field. And it's nice with this build, you can static from like across the map. Grimwand. Unbelievable. Ume's Laments. Ooh, almost good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually clearing Arcane. I know these guys can... I think they have the highest drop rate, or the table is just really, really good for runes. Let's see what we roll on this guy. Good thing with Neilthair is that you know... Oh, beautiful. You know almost immediately if he's lightning enchanted because he spits out all those charged bolts and lets you know back up, back off, and go home.
What do you need?
Well, we got 3 out of 9. And it's super, super ironic to me that they're destructions. Yeah, ghosts, wisps, and finger mages have highest rune job. What the hell is a finger mage? Oh, players 9. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind a mod that lets me go to like players 100 or something, you know? Oh. Yeah, they can't drop other stuff, right? Yeah, we'll definitely do like a 1000 Arcane Sanctuary or something. Flying enemies tend to only drop potions, jewelries, jewels, and runes. What's going on, Jeff? Yeah, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. anecdotal evidence, but it feels right to me. In my head. The drop tables just work like that. I figured that's what you're talking about, Ryan. I didn't know that that's what they were called, though. Finger mages. Jeez. I don't want to know how they got that name. Freaks. Took some gaunts. Okay, we take these. So I'm good. Oh. Almost. Ooh, that's actually not horrible. 8% life stolen. It's pretty freaking huge.
Greetings.
Sadly, we do not need. I'd love to find a BK ring too. I think that'd be sweet for the Amazon. Probably pretty good when we're doing the smiter as well. Better than the Dwarf Storm, maybe? He doesn't really need the lifesteal or the skill points now that I think about it, but please. It's a mini SOJ. Ah, there we go. I'd love it if we could increase the radius of our Nova as well. That'd be real nice. Trying to think, maybe like a synergy. Synergy with teleport, maybe. Oh, and a Kia hate. Look at us go. Holy. That is incredible. Seen the tables somewhere? The vultures and the bloodsucker in level 3 are good for runes. Oh man. There's so much to learn about this game, you know? Like you think you know, and then there's a whole other level of knowing that you just don't know. That's how I feel anyways. Whenever I'm streaming and you guys come in and you guys got real smart brains and you know all the things. Very cool though. I'll use that information for future videos. Try to farm specific groups of monsters for specific things. Vultures have the lowest chance in game to drop runes. I thought that was quill rats, wasn't it? Somebody called it something the last time we talked about this. It was the porcupine or hedgehogs or something like that. The swarm type mobs, I did know that. I did actually know that one. But I thought it was the hedgehogs that were super bad. Skill rats are slightly higher, okay. So they're actually decent. Maybe I was getting them mixed up with being bad, but they're actually decent. It'd be nice if there was like an in-game bestiary so we could look at this stuff and kind of discuss it real time. That'd be sweet. Ghost Wisdom's Finger Mages. Okay. I mean, that makes me happy about doing Chaos Sanctuary, that's for sure. Will rats you don't really find in many of the places you want to farm. Yeah, cows. So like it's a comparison between like their drop table and just the density in general, right? So if the cows are third best, but there's like 4 times as many of them, well, oh. God, energy shield. Every time. Oops.
Yes?
It hurts so much. Especially because we need the experience now. Yeah, density is king. I agree with you there. The cow density is really good. Can't wait to have the Amazon in a good spot. I think I'll probably be doing some Javazon cows in the future, and that will be fun. You can carry more if I say you can. Yeah, Javazon and cows is insane. It's honestly not even fair. It's kind of gross. Is it the best cow killer? Now, I'm not sure. I know that the Mosaic Assassin is also really sweet. Yeah, we haven't had a chance to try that yet, so I couldn't tell you. Maybe somebody in the chat will know better. But I have not had a chance to actually look into the Mosaic yet. We're gonna do Mosaic. Well, actually, it'll depend on what torch we get next, but I hope to do the Mosaic ASAP. Because that build looks insanely fun. And we have the runes, but we're gonna have to find some good bases. That'll probably be a bit of a learning curve for me as well. Considering I've never done the build before. It looks a little bit wonky. Ooh. Lots of stats, lots of nothing. Javazon's safer. Yeah, that's a good point. Gotta love being safe and doing a bunch of damage. Do I have an Uber killer? Yeah, we got the Paladin's pretty decked out. He's got the Drax, he's got the Grief, he's got the Gore Riders. We just did a run earlier at the stream. I had almost a full key set when I started. Jeez, it must have taken like 3 or 4 minutes. It was really, really quick. I've never done Ubers with anything other than a Paladin. That's definitely another goal that I have for this account, but we've never done it, or I've never done it. I think the reason that we actually made the Paladin was because I found an SOJ really early on the source, and I was not confident that I could take out the D-clone without a Paladin. I was too scared, so I spent all that time making a Paladin just to take out for this measly Annie. It rolled so bad, but one Annie's better than no Annie. Yeah, I'm sure Barb would work well too. I mean, anything that can do the physical works with the Jax and works with the crushing blow and open wounds and all that. I just get worried with the sorcerers. I know it's doable. I just... Is it doable for me? Because I'm not very good. Especially back in the day. Like now I feel a little bit more confident in my Diablo skills, but when we started this account earlier last year, it was bad. Luckily I had a lot of really helpful viewers steer me on the right direction. Gauntlets. Are they perfect? They are not perfect. You really like the strafe song with Mist and an Act 1 mercenary with Faith and Cows. That could be really cool. Wow. I wouldn't mind trying that out. Strafe is such a sick skill. I feel like it's very underused. But multi-shot is also wicked. I gotta check out Mist. I actually don't know what Mist is. No keys. You wouldn't want to use your pally to get a Trav Barb. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty clear fire way to get an Enigma as well, as well as a bunch of other stuff. Like you can Hork Trav and get loaded. Definitely gonna have a Trav Barb eventually. I basically just make characters based on the torches that we get. So far we've only rolled the Paladin, Amazon, and Necromancer. So whatever torch we roll next that's not one of the characters we already have will be the character I'm leveling after the Amazon. But the Amazon just got into Nightmare, so it's going to be a little while. Plus, like I said, I want to focus a lot more on actually farming some gear. There's another T key. Hey, 3 more keys to go. I've never been a big barbarian player, so it's going to be a learning curve on that as well. I did some whirlwind dueling back in the day, but I've actually never had a Horker. I've never used a barbarian to Magic Find before. So that'll be fun. Played this game so much as a kid, but I always did the exact same thing. It was either a Hammerden or a Sorceress. That's it. So I'm learning a ton going through all these characters these days. Oh. Of course I forget. Of course. Not so lucky. Not so lucky. Played a lot in the early 2000s, but you had no idea what the meta was. When did I play? Jeez. 20 years ago would have been... Yeah, probably about 20 years ago. Yeah, back then I was probably doing the same thing. Playing a lot of Werewolf Druid and a lot of like whatever seemed cool to me. But as I got a little bit older, it was like, oh, Hammerden farms everything and it farms it beautifully. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, when I know especially when Lord of Destruction came out, the Druid was so cool to me. Trapsin's a lot of fun too. Honestly, at this point, I'm always excited for the next character. Like, I don't know. Everything about it is fun. Every time I make a new character and we're leveling up and we have all of this cool gear to go through and we have different power spikes throughout the game, it's just so much fun. How old am I? I turned 31 4 days ago. So I'm old as hell. Or I feel old as hell. Especially when we talk about back in the day playing Diablo 2. I feel like, Jesus Lord. That was almost 20 years ago. Christ. Be 46 in 2 weeks? Alright, I'm not trying to make you feel old. It's a personal thing. My wife keeps telling me that we're not old and we won't even be old in our 40s. We have so much life left and I'm just like... Really? Because Diablo came out 20 years ago? I feel like a lot of the people that play Diablo are between 30 and 50 years old. Not a lot of kids on here. I remember when I was playing Diablo as a kid, I had some friends online that were like in their 50s. And they're like, yeah, this is all we do. We just play Diablo. I hope those guys are still doing alright. It's been a long, long, long time. They used to help me out a lot. The community on Diablo 2 is pretty fun. I know not everybody had the same experience, but I met some really cool people online. Back in the day, it was, you know, it wasn't a normal thing to meet people online. So when you're playing a game and you ran into some cool people, it was something special. Yeah, you had some friends in the early days of WoW that were in their 40s. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Those are the guys that were leading the guilds, right? Like, those are the guys that were taking care of business. Now it's like 15-year-olds, man. They're better than me. I don't know what I'm doing. We got these kids that are just like completely dominating the scene. It's crazy. The times have changed. And see, it's that saying stuff like that that makes me feel old. No A keys, man. I hate you. Jeff, you're 57 and you started gaming on an Atari 2600 and the Commodore. Yeah, those are things I've heard of. But never used them. That's crazy though. It's awesome. I honestly love the older crowd in D2. I think it's just very telling to the game that it can keep people that late into life, that long, like a couple decades. You know, a lot of people, they fall out of their games. They're not interested in playing these games anymore. But Diablo 2 is special. I love it. Well, we're glad to have you here, Jeff. I know you leave a lot of the comments and you're always filling me with good information. I appreciate it. I got a lot of really cool viewers that are all always hitting me up with some really good ideas, and it's changed the way that I play in the better way. Because God, I would have been struggling with the Amazon if not for some of you guys. It was getting rough out there. You should kill those ghosts. Sune, I actually agree with you. I really should be. We were just talking about that. We were just talking about how they have insane drop rates. I should start clearing on my way to the summoner. Yep. Very good. Very good point. We'll do it. We'll do it because we need a burr. We need a second burr. And we need a jaw. We need a lot. The ghosts in here too, eh? Now that I think about it, what am I saying? There's ghosts everywhere we're going and I'm just skipping by them. You still have not found everything in the game? Jeff, I'm right there with you, buddy. This is my second attempt at the Holy Grail in like 10 plus years. I came close last time, 88%. That's not even close if you ask most people. That's why I'm doing this. I really want to get to the Terror Zone farming. I really want to get this account Holy Grail complete. That would be a dream come true. And then we do it again on hardcore. Maybe. See, the problem with these guys is that they like to float. They like to go off. And I don't trust them. They're dropping my high runes into whatever this is. The outer space or something. I don't know. But I don't trust them. They're freaks. Not too bad. We only got a couple more keys left. Come on. Maybe we had another chance at the torch. How many torches is it going to take to get the sorceress? Jeez. I don't even want to think about that. Hopefully we just get mega lucky. We got so lucky with the paladin. I kind of wish it was a sorceress. But I think that Amazon... Is that our first duplicate torch? It might be. I didn't realize that. I think that this torch we got today is the very first duplicate torch on the account. Kind of crazy. If you think about it.
Oh, hi.
Repair costs not too bad. I'm gonna start farming this because you know what? If we get some insane drops, I'm gonna be pretty happy. You never know. I don't know how to keep them from stepping off the ledge here though. They're a little bit floaty. Okay, come on, dude. You gotta drop me one key of hate, man. I was telling all these people about how you drop me 2 at a time, and now you're dropping me nothing. It's absolutely mind-boggling. okay. We're in the flow. We're doing it now. Kill speed is good. Why not farm? Honestly, I just want to get my torch. I want to get my torch so I can start doing Terra Zone runs. Get some levels. You're not wrong though. The kill speed is pretty good. We're quite strong. I do like this. You're probably right. This is worth checking out. And we do need the experience. We do need to hit level 91, so... Ooh, Dimensional Blade. I think we have one of those, but not the other. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Okay. We'll do a little bit of farming. Let's see what this is. Oh, yes, yes. Not a phase blade, a dimensional blade. We do have this. Disappointing. Thought it might be a lightsaber. The full jubes are pretty useful too. Take those. Lightsaber is a ghetto grief, yes. But it's a cool item. It's a very cool item. It looks like it should be so much better than it is, which is disappointing, but still a cool item. Lightning enchanted. So a little bit harder to kill. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Grief and Enigma do make a lot of items disappointing. It's a little bit sad, but it is what it is. Now that I have those items, it's not sad for me anymore. But eventually I'll do a couple challenge runs and see if I can make it through with like only rares or not using specific rune words or something like that. But yeah, there's some items in this game that are just... they make everything else obsolete. Oh god. Experience is not bad when you're actually killing everything. Huh, who would have guessed? Ooh. Yeah, spirit. That's another one. You're right, Jeff. Yeah, I couldn't imagine not using spirit. That is, that's a true challenge. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking when they added that one, but... This is where the buff men hang out. I'm glad you can see that. It's very clear. Yes. And we got two more buff men in the chat. There we go. Buff men and women. Okay, women do it too. Buff and hung. Holy. Yeah, we're actually gonna try to remember to kill shit, because I never do this. Yeah, the Hammerden's an especially crazy one. The bases are, you know, not only do you not have to wait for 156 strength, but you also get a white base early on with free resistances. Are you kidding me? You're crazy. Hammerdins are OP. Okay, hold on. I'm supposed to be killing stuff. Ooh, tiara. I don't think I've seen a rare tiara in the wild yet. Jeez. Yikes. Smash the like button. That's so freaking true. If everybody was like you, it'd be a dream world. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, that's actually so good to being decent. It hurts. Not quite there though. Wow, you read my name as Double Billy, eh? Double Billy. I mean, Double Billy's not bad. Nothing wrong with a Double Billy every now and then. No, I'd listen. I would love to change my name to Double Billy. There's two issues though. Number one, it's definitely already taken because it's one of the best names I've ever heard. And number two, I've branded so much, you know? I got 300 and something subscribers that would just be absolutely furious with me. I can't let these people down. There's no way. Either way, whether I'm Double Billy or Daily Double Ryan, I appreciate you checking me out. This is the new streaming schedule starting today. I'll be doing Sundays and Wednesdays regularly, which is really nice. I never had. Oh, okay. Well, that's fucking great. I keep forgetting. The goddamn energy shield. Yeah, I never had a set in stone schedule before, but I finally have one. We're going Sunday, 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 exactly. Like the monster trucks. So you gotta choose. Either you go see the monster trucks, or you come see me. Appreciate it, brother. Keep me updated on your Grail. You can also join the Discord if you want. I have a few people in there. We're sharing our drops and stuff like that. It's actually pretty sweet. We got one guy in there. Pringles Man is an absolute fiend for Terror Zone Andy. He does like every time there's a Terror Zone Andy coming up, he lets us know. He's like, hey guys, listen, we're doing Andy today. Get ready for it. And then he gives us a big summary of his drops. It's actually a really good time. Should be in the description if anybody's interested. We have a good time. These ghosts, man. See, they're all standing offense in the Netherlands. I don't like that. Oh, that's a nice one. 1810. You'll love to see it. We take those. We're not finding keys, but we're finding something. Thank the Lord. That's what I get for actually killing stuff. You get rewarded. Oh. We also really need some white diadems because I have a ton of imbue quests from all the characters we're leveling that I have nothing to use them on because we don't farm. I feel like cows will be good for that as well. Oh, I'd love to get a griff. Holy, that would be amazing soon, Ed. I would be... Oh, that would open up so much. Honestly, I think if I got a griffs, I would probably switch the Amazon from bow to Javazon as soon as possible. Like, as soon as I can throw that thing on. Because that item is beautiful. I've actually... That's one of the items I've never found. So... I am doubting that I'll find it, but... Eventually I will. We're doing the Holy Grail and we're going until it's full, so... We'll get it eventually, just a matter of how long. It'll be a lot easier once we start doing TZ. It's unfortunate how much I'm dying though, because I'm actually losing experience and it's really, really rough. Normally I don't have to worry about that. But I actually need the levels, so... Off we go, dude. We have not found a single key in so many runs. What the hell is going on here? Give me runes. Ghostly ghost. If it takes too long to find the Sorcerer's Torch, I might end up just doing some, like, pits or something on the Paladin. Because he's definitely ready to go. I just really wanted to do Andy. But that might be an option. I don't want to spend too much time farming a torch and just miss out on precious Terror Zone time. There we go. Finally. Okay, I think it's just hate now, right? Yes. We like rename this? That would be... I want to rename these tabs. Too bad this game is not living in 2025. It's living in the past. Okay, come on down, guys. There we go. Rim helm. Is that Natalia's? Do we have that? I actually don't know if we have that. Let me see. Yes, we do. We just need her mark. Whoa. He's doing some damage. Okay, these guys... There we go. Come back. Stand on the platform. Not too bad. Wow, lots and lots of boots here. Booties and booties. Nothing good from the rares today. Teasing us. Okay. 2 hate keys and we're ready for another run. Come on. We can do it. Not too shabby. Nothing. Oh, nope, we're not doing that anymore. Get out of your head. Aha, one more. See, this makes me want to not kill everything on the way because it's so much faster. And all we want is one more hate key. Yeah, for right now, I'm just farming keys. I really want to get the Sorcerer's Torch. That's the plan for the near future. But like I said, I think I'll probably switch over to the Paladin and do some hits farming every now and then, because I don't want to just be doing this for like most of my time. But for this stream, yes. Offline, I'm leveling the Amazon. She just finished, or she's about to finish Act 2 Nightmare. That's a lot of fun. We're having a ton of fun on the Amazon. Yeah, they do drop a lot of jewelry. Wow. Vampire bone gloves could be good. 220? Nope. Yeah, I don't know how many I'll do. I don't want to do too many, but we do need a Sorcerer's Torch. Hopefully the next one's it. I'll pray. Oh, Belty. Oh, it's ethereal. Lame. Charm. I want those antlers too, actually. Let's see. Nothing. Kind of good, but ethereal.
I am overburdened.
Not great. Not great. And we need more identities. We need more identities.
Yes.
Gross. Useless. Garbage. How long do I usually stream for? I'll be streaming at least 3 hours when I do Sunday and Wednesday. If I have time throughout the week, I might get on for a couple hours or longer. But let's say at least 3 hours is what I'm going for from now on. That way we can get some good farming in. Actually get some good work done. But obviously not doing this full time, so other stuff does take a priority. But whenever I can. Might end up streaming some variety too. I've been really want to play some Final Fantasy lately, but the Diablo stuff is front and center right now. But Final Fantasy, Witcher 3, Baldur's Gate, I've been wanting to play those a lot. Oh, there she is. Yes, we're ready. We're ready. Round 2. All right. I think that's all we moved over last time. Let's hop on over. super exciting. Yeah, you don't have enough time to play anymore. You want to play Baldur's Gate and Witcher as well. They're phenomenal games. I've had a little bit of time to get into them, and I've never completed them. And I feel like if I was playing them on stream and I was making videos about it, it would be a lot more fun. But yeah, my backlog's the same. It stays ever so huge because I go back to the same stuff. For me, it's mostly Diablo 2 and RuneScape. I can't get away from them. I have them both. Yep. Just like you, I'm sitting on them and just not really doing anything with them. Okay, what are we missing here? How come I have so much room in here? Just these? Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. I'm gonna try to clean this up so that the next time I put all of these away, they're not so all over the place. Okay. Players 1 before we get absolutely annihilated by players 7. Let's do it. Diablo 2 Skyrim, and every year so you get caught up in the WoW private server. I haven't played a WoW private server in a really long time. WoW Classic being out though, like I was actually just thinking about that 20 minutes ago. How I'd love to be playing some WoW Classic. The nostalgia just gets to you, you know? Yeah, WoW Classic is a lot of fun. Skyrim as well. You know, I never actually beat Skyrim. I've probably... When I played Skyrim, I was really screwing around, which is fun. But unfortunately it means that I haven't really done a lot of the major content. I should probably go back to it and play it. It would probably be a lot of fun. But it's like you said, man. So much to play and not that much time. I'm pretty much using all of my free time trying to get into streaming D2, so... Go. You played on White Man's Wrath of the Lich King server. White Man's. Interesting name for a server. Yeah, I played on there was this one WoW Classic server that basically got shut down because they were bringing out WoW Classic. And I played on that for a long time. I remember everybody being really upset that they're closing it down. But it makes sense considering they came out with the actual WoW Classic right after, so... Okay, come on. There we go. Ooh, these maps. This one's a little scary. It's a far ride for me. But we're good. We're no worries. Awesome. If you stream Baldur's Gate, you'll definitely watch. That's awesome. Good to hear. I'd love to get some people in there because it's such an immersive game too, and we could work on it together, you know what I mean? That'd be sweet. I'd love to have like one character that chat controls. That'd be a lot of fun. It'd probably make the stream very long, but that'd be a lot of fun. It's a big commitment though, that game. Like it's hundreds of hours, right? So okay, ladies and gents, here we go. Torch run number 2. Let's hope it goes as smoothly as the last one. Mephisto can be a little bit of a pain sometimes. Come on over, buddy. Come on, stop just summoning things. Yep, come on, come over here. There we go, we got a good proc. Yeah, my distances are so low. And he's done. Beautiful. Yeah, you've never played D&D? Me either. That's the thing. I've watched, but I've never played, so... Okay, come on, Diablo. Yeah, this works too. Come on. Come on. Okay, where are you going? There you go. Oh, I'm using vigor. Yeah, most of this is not really scary. I know my health didn't move at all, but the thing is sometimes it moves and it goes way down. And you never know. Mephisto can one-shot you sometimes if your res aren't high enough, so it can be rough. But after Mephisto, it's smooth sailing, really. The only thing that can hurt you is if you get really unlucky with the Drac proc, because it's 5% chance. And I guess another thing that can kind of hit you is if you run out of mana. The Bale can use that mana sucking, and yeah, then you're not hitting, you're not healing. But for the most part, it's really not a big deal when you have when you have the level of gear that we have right now. Woo! I really should respec so that when I'm going to do that, I'm not completely naked, but that would require me being smart. We live life on the edge over here at Daily Double. All right, guys. We're hoping for a Sorceress Torch. Will we get it? Yep. That feels about right. Yep. Back-to-back Amazon. Okay, yeah, we love that. Are you kidding me? Yeah. You watch Sweet Phil ID 20 torches looking for a sorceress? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. That sounds just about right. And yeah, you know, what can you do? Back to the keys. Yeah, the game's trying to tell me something. It's trying to tell me to stop, give up on farming, go back to the Amazon. You were having fun with that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he didn't even find one after 20? Oh my god. See, my fear, if I do something like that and I go for 10 or 20 at a time, is that I'm going to ID the first one and it's going to be the sorceress. And I'm going to have spent all of this time farming torches for nothing. But it's okay. It's okay. I got about another hour. Let's see if we can get a little bit luckier. This time around. Back up to player 7. And we run it back one more time. At least it could have been something else, you know? Like, please? Did it have to be another Amazon? I've already put 15, 13 there. I might go ahead and farm some more key sets off stream for the Wednesday stream. That way we can just do a bunch of torch runs, but we'll see. With any luck, I do one more and we don't have to worry about that, right? Third time's the charm, right? Ooh, shark tooth armor. It's rough though. It's rough. It's okay. I'll be back on the Zon tomorrow. Finishing off most of Nightmare. First time ever playing Cold Arrow build. That's a lot of fun. Can't get enough of it, really. Come on, summoner. There we go, baby. That's what I need. More of that. More of that. I'm just gonna do Act 1 and 2, and then once those are done, I'll go back to doing Act 5. Because I gotta change. That's actually not bad. It's not great, but level 65. I'm gonna keep this for the Amazon. Might be worth using. But yeah, we gotta change the player settings for Act 5, or yeah, for Act 5. So I'm gonna do that all on its own. Whole bunch of nothing. Nice. Okay, okay. The game heard me. I just want to do one more torch within the hour. Is that much? Like, is it too much to ask? I don't think so. It's a pretty normal thing to ask for. Soul Eye. Got some lightning resistance, do you? At least it's getting me a bunch of full rejuves. We need those for the paladin. That's for sure. Ooh. We have Arcanas, right? Yes, yes we do. Making sure I don't need to pick up that skull cap. Save those. Get out of my way, Devilkins. Ooh, a Colossus Vulge. We're still using a non-ethereal polearm, so there's still room for improvements on the mercenary, that's for sure. But to do your first Hell Countess, what rune are you gonna get? Oh, probably like an L rune, man. Gonna go that low? I don't know. I'm gonna say Co. I'm gonna say Co. Yeah, I don't know what it is about ranged in this game. Like the arrow shooters in this game are ridiculously hard hitting. Yeah, they're definitely the causes of a lot of my deaths. Couldn't tell you why. Projectile damage is too damn high. Wish that would apply to my Amazon too, but I have to work for my damage. And what's worse is they're immune to lightning down here, so they're all sundered. And they have super high lightning res. It takes me forever to kill them. At least you don't have to worry about that with the paladin. I don't even want to fight these ones in here. They're not too bad, actually. Hell rune. Hey, at least it's useful. It's not very high, but at least it's useful. not even going to touch these. They take too long with their super high resistances. Nice. Another one. Found a foul outside the Countess room. I remember when my account was new, finding foul and lum and lem. They felt like good runes. You don't actually use them. I didn't, at least. It was so disappointing. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. You want them to be good so badly, but still using stealth. Yeah, a lump for smoke would be good. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. Stealth is good, but yeah, that late, you're hoping to have something better. Treachery isn't bad. I had a treachery on my... Actually, do I still... Yeah, I still have a treachery on my mercenary here. Can't remember what I used on the paladin. I think I had a Viper Magi by the time I was ready to level him, so luckily I had a good slot item for that. But basically whatever you can afford to make, right? Way she goes when you're on an early new account. Yeah, I actually got my Viper Magi off of an armor rack in Lower Kurast. So that was a really nice surprise. That, and I also got... Not Thunderstrokes. What's the other one? Titans. Titan's Revenge. Off of an armor rack, or a weapon rack rather, in Lower Kurast. And I got a 45 res base for the spirit shield for the paladin, so... Yeah, all in all, we like Lower Kurast. Half of this account is built off of Lower Kurast. Yeah, it's definitely an issue for the Hammered In early on. You don't have very many options of places you can farm quickly. You can't do the moat trick. That doesn't work. Huge advantage that the sorceress has early on.
Good day.
That's pretty good. 29 res. I mean, like, early on, you're not going to miss the 15. That's huge. So that's good stuff. Luckily, having 2 spirits is obviously massive. Disadvantage that the sorceress can't do that. So, you got something there. Very nice. What are we working with here? 218? 218 MF is not bad. But we're not finding too much. I thought these ghosties were supposed to give me high runes. Where's the high runes? I don't see them. I do. I have a Pito Baz in the Shaco. Hey, cool, man. Appreciate it, Ryan. Talk to you in a minute, then. Hopefully you get a good upgrade sometime this week. I know how much it can suck playing on a on a new character with no gear. but it just makes it so much more rewarding when you find that gear yourself. That's the way I see it anyways. I love solo self-found. Oh. A rare one.
Carry anymore.
Any good? Nope. Let's get rid of these. Uppity boop. Ooh, lots of ghosties. Come on. Oh, that 2 sig belts. Wow. What are the odds? Nice. You love to see it. Is that 2 and 2 now? Yes. Okay, a little bit quicker than last time. Hopefully we don't get stuck on the D keys, but this is looking pretty sweet. So far, so good. And that's with us clearing a little bit of each map. Can't be mad about that. Falcon mask? Nah. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with them. Dang it. Yes, I know Kane is right there, but I like to identify my stuff with the scrolls, okay? Yes, Ryan, exactly. How else are you going to be excited about some random garbage item that you'll never use? Except for this time, you will use it. That's awesome. And it helps when you're making new characters too. Like every time I make a new character and I go through my mules, I'm so excited about all the random set items I have and low level uniques. Something to get my character a little bit ahead. So much fun. Dang it. Blood eater. Disgusting. You shouldn't eat blood. Oh, come on. So close, so far away. Yes, Twitch Throw. Hey, I was using Twitch Throw on the Amazon. It's a good item. I was like, oh my god, armor with attack speed? I love attack speed. I want to attack fast. It's the worst because then you take it off because you have something better and you lose the attack speed and you feel so slow. Even though it's really just a normal attack speed. Whoa. Razan, you're getting pummeled, man. Nada. Nada, nada, nada.
Not here.
Not here. Hey, come on over here, guys. Need you to be on the platforms. Thank you. Is Nova the only lightning spell that actually has consistent damage? Because all the other lightning spells seem like they have such a massive range of damage. Do I do challenge runs or anything? Not yet. I have a few in mind that I want to do. It's just always been something that I'm probably going to do them all at once and then edit it down to a smaller video. And right now I just have so much to do on this account that I just choose to use my time for that. But yeah, I have a few things that I really want to get into once this account is once it's in a spot where I'm at like 95% of the Holy Grail is complete, and most days I'm not finding anything. Challenge runs will be fun for something on the side. But the Holy Grail is the main focus right now. But I watch a lot of those other guys like Mr. Loot Goblin, Looter. I think there's a couple other ones that do challenge runs like that, and some of them are so fun. Like I think it was Looter that just did the Gidbin run. That was hilarious. What a crazy idea. So I got to come up with some stuff like that that's really outside the box, because that guy, he's setting the bar high. Yeah, those are some really cool runs. Okay, come on, Countess. Finish me off. Only need one more. God damn it. Prophet Ezekiel. Yeah, I saw him too. I've seen his name. Don't quite remember what I saw from him, but it rings a bell. These runs are painful. A lot of these are, man. Like, a lot of these challenge runs are like, I mean, it's in the name. They are really challenging. Like, really, really rough. Like, Thorns only, or like Mercenary only. Only Golem, only Punch. Yeah, like, that stuff's crazy. I can't imagine the amount of hours they put into that. Worth it though, it's some really good content. Sadly, if I tried to do something like that right now, it would mean that there's no video for like a month and a half and then my account completely dies. Nobody wants to wait that long. But eventually. Eventually. God, it's not even worth staticking these guys. The Nova does like the same amount of damage. Weaklings. Maiden Javelin. Nope. Don't love having this amp damage on me, but I'm not about to go clear it. No, no, no. Super chats? No, I can't do any of that stuff until I hit 500 subs, I think. It's just a YouTube rule that they have. So we're working our way up to 500. I think that's like super chats and memberships and stuff. And then 1,000 is like the real potential to monetize, I think. Beyond my control. This is what happens when you get lucky with the keys. Then you get unlucky with the keys. And we're sitting on one away. And we're not going to get it. I'm determined. One more. I just want to do one more torch before the end of today's stream. Come on. Awesome. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I hope to see you around. I know I had quite a few regular stream viewers back a few months ago, but I didn't have the time in the end of the year. So it kind of fell off and I was just doing the offline videos, but Sunday, Wednesday should be a pretty permanent schedule for the next year at least. So I'm pretty excited to be serious about it. My real life gig, I'm a software developer. So I work on coding various things. I also plan on eventually releasing like a devlog on this channel. I want to make a game of my own, but I got quite a ways to go before I can start working on that. You thought so? What gave it away? Network and system admin. Nice. Very cool. I always had a really hard time with the networking side of things. But I know that's a good job to have. Very sweet. Actually, that's what I was going into a long time ago, like 10 years ago when I was just out of high school. I tried to get into networking. But I just couldn't grasp it. It just didn't click with me. The coding was a little bit, I don't want to say easier. It clicked. Unbelievable. No keys. What the freak? Yeah, I'm pretty blessed to be where I am today. I was doing security work for a long time before that, and it was not nearly as fulfilling as this job is, so it's quite a nice change of pace. And it helps a lot with stuff like this too. Now that I have the knowledge, I'll be making the Discord bot, and I write scripts for like run tracking and stuff for D2, but sadly I write things and then I realize that somebody else that's smarter than me has already done it, so I use theirs instead. Someone told you to learn to code and you took it serious. I mean, that's basically what happened. Yeah, I mean, I had a friend who was already in the field and I could go to school online because COVID hit. The rest is history. Especially these days with the number of resources online. If you want to learn it, you can. For some people, it doesn't click, and I get that. I was very close to giving up for a long time. But there's a lot of resources, and if you have a good network, no pun intended, you could take it far. Misha automates the wrote a bot for D2 and need a lot of videos about it. That sounds really interesting. I've seen D2 bots. I've never used a bot, but I've always wondered how they worked. So I've seen them do their thing, and I'm thinking, like, how does it know where to go and what to do? Like, these people that write bots, botting is bad, okay, kids? But it's pretty cool that they can make them. You were 31 when you went back to school for your degree. Very cool, man. Yeah, I was maybe 27, 28, so about the same boat. Never too late, right? People say that, you don't believe it, but genuinely. And now the problem is now I just want to tell everybody I meet, I want to tell them that they can do the same thing. It's like, well, you know, you gotta take a step back. Maybe they don't want to do that. But I met a tow truck driver this weekend that was helping me out. Me and my wife got into a pickle. And he was such a nice guy, and he was telling us about how he was up since 12:30 in the morning. It's 3 or 4 o'clock now. He's doing our run, and he's going to make like $12 for the tow. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, these guys work so hard, and they make pennies. I'm sitting there trying not to tell him, hey, man, if you go back to school, you could be a software developer. Your goal now is to get back into shape at 46. Hey, man, same sentiment. Never too late. The earlier you start, the earlier it will get a little bit easier. I try to get into the gym 4 or 5 times a week. I have a buddy that's training for an Ironman right now. And he was telling me, he's a little bit younger. He's like 24 going on 25. And he's telling me that he's going to be competing against some people in their 60s. So if there's people that are in their 60s that are doing Ironman, you can do it, brother. If you ever need any tips about that, I'd be happy to chat with you. Obviously, same thing. There's a ton of resources on the internet, on YouTube. I'm not a personal trainer by any means, but...
Impossible.
Impossible? That means that's a Sunder charm. Is this... Wait a second. No, that means it's a Geed. That's the one thing I don't like about this loot filter, is that charms and jewels don't tell you whether they're unique or not. It's really annoying. Let's move this. You haven't been in the gym in 11 years? It's rough. It's easy to get into, and then wait a second, you take a break, and then now it's hard to get back into, and your daughter was born. Yeah, makes complete sense to me, man. I got no kids. Let's hang on to this. I got no kids for the foreseeable near future. But I have friends with kids, and I can imagine how much time that takes up. But yeah, dude, even small stuff like my wife. Got my wife into the gym last year. And she doesn't go crazy. A couple times a week. Maybe a light jog, a run, a walk. A little bit of light weightlifting. Is better than nothing, right? You just put your oldest into college. Damn. That's gotta be something. I assume you're from the States. Most kids in the States, when they go off to college, they're going literally off to college. I didn't have too many people around me that actually went and lived at the college or universities, but... Arkansas. Or as I used to pronounce it, Arkansas. You're old. Hey, you're not that old. Listen, I'd like to think that when I'm 46, I'm not going to feel that old, or at least I won't be that old. So I have to tell you that you're not that old, so that when I hit 46, I'm not that old. One less kid in the house, though. More time for Diablo, more time for the gym. There you go. Yeah, I'm trying to put off the whole kid thing for as long as I can. Not because I don't want to love a child, but because I want to love Diablo. I need my me time. There we go. Is that what I think it is? Bone hue. Let me see there. I think this just might be... Yes. A grail item. 67.19%. Let's go. Yeah, the loot filter's pretty nice. Like I said, The downside is definitely that the jewels and the charms don't show if they're unique. Because sometimes when I'm passing by jewels, I'm like, maybe I won't pick it up. And then I'm thinking, wait a second, that could be unique. Yeah, 2 today. 2 today from like, I'm not really even farming. This is key farming, you know? But, yeah. I think, I just need to start farming more because we're not really that close. And, what can you do? We gotta get our grail up. Yeah, you actually watching now instead of listening so you can actually see the loot filter going on. Yeah, so like this one, like this one here, this could be magic, rare, or unique. I have no way of knowing until I identify it. So, it's a little bit of a pain. I don't know if some of these mods have settings. I don't know if it's a setting that I might be able to change. But, it isn't the end of the world. The benefits outweigh the cons. I don't know why. It's a weird design choice, but whatever. Do we have this?
I can't.
Gurkies. Do we have gurkies? We don't. 3 items. 3 grail items. Holy crap, we're going nuts. I'm using a grail tracker too that like this thing must be actually I'd love to it's open source. Let me see on GitHub when the last commit was. The last commit was 3 years ago. The git ignore is from 7 years ago. So this is like insanely old and I'm using it and it's outdated. It doesn't have D2R items on it. I'm sure there's something better out there, but I'm using this. Oh yeah, there's way more than one filter. There's more than one everything. I just didn't want to go through the time of actually looking at all of them and trying to determine which one I wanted to use. I kind of just said, okay, I'm going to use this one. It has everything I need. All I wanted to do was shorten the names and put something special on the high runes. Like I'll give you a little sneak peek on the high runes. So when the rune drops, it goes and shows you a nice little graphic. Very sick. Makes it impossible to miss and also gives a little bit of a special effect, making the drop super exciting. You feel free to take full credit, right? Without you being here, who knows? Maybe I'd have no grailers, no keys, no nothing. Maybe I would have given up 2 hours ago. Oh yeah, downloading from GitHub is a pain if you have no idea how to use it. If you're used to using command line git, it's so simple. Like git clone, put straight into where you are in the navigator and the explorer, and you're golden. But git was one of those things that took a while for me to grasp. Luckily, in my courses at school, they got us on it really early, even though they didn't need to. Really helped out. Now I love git, and obviously I use it every day at work, so. It's phenomenal. I use git to store my save file so that in case anything goes wrong, I have a cloud save for it for free. Because you never know. Ooh. Did I? No, of course I didn't. Damn, it's actually almost really nice. Okay, we gotta put this in a stash to free up some space. Luckily our stash is massive.
Greetings.
Ooh. You save yours in OneDrive? Yeah, that's a good idea too, actually. I don't have anything else I could play on, so I'm not really too worried about that end of it. Really just worried about losing it. But yeah, these days it's so easy to back stuff up. So many different ways to back it up. Okay, 2 bars. Honestly, pretty decent experience. I'm really hoping that Neelathak does not just blow me up with a corpse explosion. Oh, Demon Head. That's another one we still need. We do not have an Andes. Andario's Visage would be a huge upgrade for the Mercenary. You have lots of downtime. Yeah, I would expect so in your position. That makes a lot of sense. Perfect for the new single player account. God damn it. We're cutting it close here. I still need to get all of the D keys. It's just taking longer than anticipated. But it's okay. Worst case scenario, if we get really unlucky, then the start of next stream, we'll have a key set ready to go. But I still have faith. I have faith we can do one more. We're gonna have a full character's worth of full rejuves by the time we're ready for it, though. That's nice.
I can't carry anymore.
What? This is not enough inventory space. Yeah. I would probably do the next couple streams on dual stream, try to get them up on Twitch as well. I meant to do that today, but I had to set it up and wanted to make sure that the bitrate was good. It can be a little bit demanding to stream on 2 platforms, but I think I can handle it. Should be okay. Whoa. Items in the cube still get their effect? Yeah, that'd be insane. If you're interested, a lot of people have used or downloaded the mod that gives you the charm inventory. So it essentially expands your inventory another 3 by 10 or whatever. And then you can do charms. So just the charm spot. And then that way you have a bunch of inventory space for actually using the inventory. I don't think I'm going to use it, but might be something you'd appreciate. Yo, what's up? Papa Pedro. Papa Pedro. This is single player offline. So technically, I guess that would be non-ladder, but not officially. So many lightning enchanted. I dream of the day we have an infinity. That'd be beautiful. Come on, Ethereal. God damn it. One more Terra key, and then I swear Neelathak is going to bless us with 3 keys back to back to back into a Sorcerer's Torch. We're going to be living the dream. Yeah, Griffs too. Infinity, Griffs, anything. Anything that's going to melt these lightning guys.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
I appreciate it, Papa Pedro. That's real nice of you, but unfortunately, unless you're going to come to my house and give it to me hand over hand. The downside of playing offline, but hey, that's the upside as well, because I get to find everything myself, even if it takes 50 torches. We'll get there. D2R changed too much for your liking now. That's interesting. I'm surprised. I'm curious what you don't like about it. I feel like they did so much right, honestly. Like, there's not much about it. I I dare I say nothing about it that I actually dislike versus just like LOD. I know maybe if you play online though, I know that they did the 22 Nights of Terror. That could be something that maybe people don't like. I could understand that. But for the most part, maybe you just don't like Mosaic Sins? Terror Zones, yeah, I guess maybe people would come to appreciate the fact that they've made some things a lot easier. And I know sometimes when things get easier, people that have been playing the game for a while don't appreciate it, but personally, I love it. Terror Zones are so cool. That's one thing I will be kind of manipulating, is I will be manipulating the Terror Zones so that I can run the Terror Zone I want whenever I want. Only because I plan on doing hundreds and thousands of runs. So for me to wait until there's a good time, it's like, I could, but for the sake of content creation. Yeah, that's fair enough, Ryan. I agree with you on that one. You can ignore it, but I can understand a lot of people, like my mindset comes from RuneScape. Like a lot of people that don't like RuneScape 3 play RuneScape, old school RuneScape, and they won't be able to play RuneScape 3 without understanding that other people are using the things that they aren't. So they feel like other people have an advantage if they just choose to ignore it. And I can understand that. I get that. Yeah, the Thunder Charms were big as well. Yep. Same kind of idea. It definitely unlocks more builds. I mean, the Thunder Charms, I mean, look at me, right? Like I'm running into the archers and stuff like that. I'm using the Lightning Thunder Charm, and they're really hard to kill. Like it's not like it makes the game easy mode, it just makes it possible, right? But yeah, for those of us, or for those of you that just kind of enjoy that old system, you don't want any changes, hey, I mean, if you can put up with the graphics of LOD, there's still a lot of people playing. I'm sure you could find a community, and the dueling scene is very, very big because of the retro bugged rune words and stuff like that. So the downside is, yeah, like I said, like this is not I mean, obviously I still love it. The nostalgia is beautiful, but these graphics are chef's kiss. Like they did such a good job. They really did. JSP ruined it. Yeah, I can understand that as well. Like it's basically real world trading, you know? Yeah. Did you need to change your build to use the Sunder? I respec basically non-stop, so on single player I can just hold alt and click the stat point and it'll give me everything back. I do it all the time. I have Sunders for fire, cold, lightning, poison, magic, physical, so I change as I go. But yeah, the graphics are absolutely phenomenal in this game. Like, not only did they do a great job capturing the original feel of the game, but the detail is phenomenal, you know? Like the garlic in the bar in Act 2. Like they really, really did a great job. This was my dream for a long time. Diablo 2 remaster. Praying and praying and begging for them to make it, and they finally did, and I'm thrilled with the product. This build right now is just a full Nova build, so I have, I'll show you in a second. Give you a quick overview. We're using what we have. It's single player Holy Grail, so you know we're using what we have. We got the Shaco, we got the Tals, the Spirit with a Crescent Moon for the negative enemy lightning res, which is really sweet. We're using the Enigma that took 7,000 lower Kuras runs to farm, Mage Fists, a couple faster cast rate rings. Really nice. We've got the Silk Weaves on for some increased mana. I should really be using Frostburns now that I think about it. And the Arax, which is obviously a beautiful item. We're using the Paladin Torch because we don't have a Sorceress yet. And our very badly rolled Annie. couple lightning skillers. And of course, this Thunderer. Mercenary's not too decked out. He's got a non-eth insight, foul helm, eth treachery, which is all of this could be upgraded. Like, I have the runes. We have lows, we have vex, we have ohm. We got a lot from doing the lower cuirass, but we just don't have bases yet. Yeah, it's definitely pretty solid. I mean, I'm doing countess and summoner player 7, no problem. So it's pretty sweet. But yeah, this account has many hours into it. Just very recently, the hours have been spent leveling new characters instead of farming up the collection, so we're working on that now. Yeah, I'm having a blast. Seen worse, had worse. Used to jump in on resets and go for the first 2 weeks. Dude, ladder resets are so much fun. I'm definitely picking up the next one. I was gonna do this one, but Path of Exile 2 came out on the exact same day as the reset. And I decided I wanted to try that, so I spent time playing that instead, and you know the feeling. If you miss the reset, you feel like you're so far behind. But if you get in on it, it's a fun time. That, and like another thing was, when I was planning to play the reset, I had a lot of viewers that were regulars in the stream, and I was hoping to get a party together with a bunch of viewers, but a lot of them ended up having things to do or they got busy, so you know, it happens. Hopefully the next ladder that comes around, we'll be able to get like a community group going, maybe 5 or more people, and get in on it. Yeah, even a day, even if you're a day late, it feels real rough. Even going to sleep feels rough, you know, if you start at 8 o'clock when the ladder resets and then you got to go to bed and everyone else is staying on, you're like, oh my god, but these guys are going to get so far ahead. It's rough being an adult. Okay, how many runs am I going to do with no key? How many runs? Come on. This is the run. This is it. Fingers crossed. Come on. This is it. I don't want to see the Countess anymore tonight. Ooh, look at the number of guys in here. Come back. Look at this. Money. Come on, you got to admit, if D2R did one thing right, it's walking over gold to pick it up, right? Come on. Do I craft my own runes? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had to. When I was doing lower Kuras, the highest rune that will drop is Sur rune. So, in order to get the jaw, I had to craft up 4 Sur runes. 2 Sur equals 1 burr, 2 burr equals 1 jaw. We did get 1 burr rune as the actual drop, though, so that was pretty sweet. But yeah, we had to craft the jaw, and it hurt. It hurt so much to turn 2 burr runes into a jaw. Because technically, by the rules of the game, 1 jaw is worth 2 burr runes. But realistically, no. Yeah, it definitely saves time in a sense that, like, if I had to actually farm a jaw rune, who knows how long that would have taken. Right? Like, I would have had to do Act 4 super chests, which is... I don't even want to know how long. Or just do farming and pray that I get one. I mean, it's rough. So I'm not going to complain. There we go. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm not... Ooh, what am I doing here? I'm not going to complain. It's definitely good that we can cube them up, and it got me what I needed. So... Hey. Can't be mad. Alright. Now we do Halls of Pain, and we need 3 keys. If we get this quickly, I can do another torch run before I get off. It's gonna have to be pretty quick. Come on, Neelathak, hook me up. Okay. No problem. Off to a bad start. No problem.
Salutations.
Salutations. That's a really cool looking shield. Useless. Like, utterly useless, but... Okay. No more messing around. We need 3D keys, and we need them pronto. As long as we don't get lightning enchanted. Okay, well. Perfect. Okay, nothing. Pretty quick runs, though, honestly. The sad part is that we can't do higher than players 3. Players 5 murdered us. Players 7 devastated us. So... Oh, he's lightning enchanted. Actually, not bad, because he teleported away from the bodies. Look at that, though. At least we can use the full rejuves kind of a little bit more lax, because we have so many of them now. Yikes. It's okay, he's gonna drop 2 at once for us. We won't have to worry about it at all. Do I prefer Enigma over Chains of Honor? On the single player account, in general, yes. Because the Enigma is more suitable for more builds. If I had Enigma and a Chains of Honor, I probably would use the Chains of Honor on the Sorceress. Sad part is, if I'm remembering correctly, it takes another Burr rune, so would I make a Chains of Honor anytime soon? No. The next Burr rune I find, or the next 2 Burr runes I find, are going to definitely be going into an Infinity. So, yeah. Yeah, the Resistance, it's definitely a beautiful, beautiful item. It would definitely be helping right now. We could probably do a higher level Halls of Pain here, but when we're playing single player, we really got to think about the overall benefit to the account, right? I don't know if we have this yet. Oh, we do. Burr Mal, Burr Ist, exactly. Yeah, we have the Mals, we have the Ist. Like, we're pretty good on runes. What do we got here? Yeah, we have 2 Ist. We have like 10 Mal runes, so that's fine. Honestly, I'm pretty sure if we cubed everything up, we might have 2 Burr runes, but again, you got to think about the account. Like, who knows when we need these runes in the future, so.
Good afternoon.
But yeah, it's definitely going to take a while. I'm really hoping that we get lucky. Sure, we have Demon Machine, right? Let me double check here. Yeah, we do. But hopefully we get lucky. If we get a Jaw Room, it's going straight into a Faith. Again, that's just like last wish, you know? Like, are we going to make a last wish? Maybe it'll be the last rune word that we make. I'm just going to skip this lightning. Full tile set? No, we are missing... I actually think we're missing the orb and the armor. Which is another big... womp womp, because I'd love to use full tile set with the fireball for Terrazone Andy. Such a good combo. But I'm pretty confident that we will end up finding it pretty quickly once we start doing Terrazone. The Call to Arms roll is really nice. We got 553. Absolutely, I'll take that. We won't be rolling another one anytime soon. Maybe once we're rolling in runes, but for right now, very, very nice. For single player, it could be a lot worse, man. It could have been a 1-1-1. I've seen it happen, and it is absolutely devastating. Man, this is so rough when he's lightning. Not worth it. Especially when we made it. Like, I think we have 2 more Ohm runes now, right? Oh, 3. Yeah. Ohm rune was one of the last runes that I found. And then I ended up finding a bunch of them back to back. But for a long time, it was like, am I even going to find one? I just don't know. So when I made my call to arms, it was very, very nerve-wracking. I was like, if this rolls low, I don't know how long it's going to be before I can try again. But, I mean, I'm thinking about it. Is Ohm useful for many other things? Probably not. There's definitely a rune word or 2 I'm forgetting. It's probably useful, but 37, not bad actually. Not bad. Actually, let's... We have a Jalal's already. No, we don't. Another Grail item. Nice. Oh. Oh, no, let's put this here. Very sweet. We'll keep these here. I think that's higher than whatever we have. No keys so far, eh? My goodness. Yeah, when he's not lightning enchanted, it's actually not bad at all. Nothing, goddamn. Oh yeah, exile. Yeah. What is it, like Vex Ohm Is Dole or something like that? That would be phenomenal. That's another one that's like, man, you're really waiting for a good base. Is Faith also using Ohm? Okay, never mind. We need our Ohms. We need our Ohms. Either way, we don't have to use them because we rolled real nice on the call to arms. I think it would probably take another 10 rolls for me to get a higher level bow than that. Like, it's nearly perfect. Cannot complain. Vortex shield, yep. Yep, I haven't found a single Vortex shield with, I know you wanted ethereal too. What? What? Okay. The game knew that I didn't have a lot of time left tonight, and it absolutely gifted us. Holy crap. Okay. No, Pedro, I don't, I don't Uber with this source. No, I gotta, let me get over that, hold on. Wow. That's crazy. I'm gonna put that in a in a short because that is absolutely phenomenal. 1 in 5,000. I mean, is that all? I feel like it's even freaking more. That's mind blowing. Wow. Okay. Jesus. Okay. We're good to go. Let's do one more torch run before end the stream. And hopefully, with any luck, and we just used up all our luck. Let's be real. But with any luck, there's one. We get a sorcerer's torch. Quick overview for the items. If anybody's new here, we got a grief, rolled pretty nicely, 35,384. We're using the Guillaumes, High Lords. This is a Hawes that is not upped yet. We're using the Enigma, Drax, a Dwarf Star, a Ravenfrost, T-Gods, and Gore Riders. These charms are either resistance or health, pretty much. Our Torch, our Annie, and of course the Call to Arms and Random Spirit on swap. So, 10-10 Barb. Come on, Pedro, don't hurt me like that. That was on Players 3, Ryan, which makes it even more incredible, right? Like, holy crap. Hopefully you're looking up the actual odds for me. I bet there's calculators that'll do that. That is crazy. Okay, hold on. I'm not procking. There we go. Seriously, no. Oh, man. No Drac proc there. That's fucking sketchy. Wow. I'm still flabbergasted. That is absolutely... I've never seen that before.
Hello.
Actually, we need mana. Thank you, Pedro. 15, 18, SORC Torch. I would be more than happy with that. Like, I would absolutely be happy with that. I'll take any Sorcerer's Torch at this point. Like, it's really not a problem what it rolls. We're going to be rolling many more torches in the future. I just want to have a decent setup for the Sorceress when we do our Andy runs. Okay, hold on. Let me grab more full rejuves. That was kind of scary. 1 in 25,000 on P1. And then P3 would be what? Like 30% less no drop? I don't know if the math is just that easy or not, but holy crap. Never seen that before, and I'll probably never see that again. Very cool, man. What do we want to do this? I'm always scared of bricking my portals. Let's do it up here. Matron's Den. Let's just rebuff. Yeah, my smiter is in a really good spot, man. When we did the first torch, it was rough. We were using like Goblin Toe and Crush Flange and like some really budget sketch gear. Now we're kind of like, you know, hands in the air. It's really not bad. And we have really good maps too. Like, I absolutely love this Lilith map, being able to just teleport right over here. Beautiful. 1 in 200 for 2 keys. That's actually not as low as I thought it was. Huh. You can't find the number for 3 keys. Well, I appreciate you trying. I'm just going to assume it's 1 in a million. And that's what I'll put on the video. Alright. Off we go. Okay, come on out, Mephisto. Okay, come on, give us a nice early proc on the Drax, please, for the love of Christ. Doesn't look like it matters. Easy. Okay, stop spamming me with that and come chase me. Come get me, buddy. Come on. Come on. Where'd you go? Okay, are you serious? I don't really want to fight them both at once. Okay, hopefully Diablo doesn't show up. $3.3k health is not too shabby, eh, guys? Like, that's... We take that. Okay, come on, Jax. There we go. Back in the day, I was doing this with a life tap wand too, which is like... It's better because you can guarantee it, but it's also not better because... half the time, you're dying just trying to cast it. And I can't tell you the number of times I'm smiting the guy and then I realize, oh my god, I'm using my Lich Wand. Yeah, it's rough. Okay. Let's pick this bad boy up and pray. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. For everybody who's been here for a while, really appreciate you watching. This is going to be the last torch, and then I'm ending the stream. Can we get a sorceress torch? It's all we want. Okay. It's an assassin, 1220, not horrible. And honestly, that's great. We're doing an assassin after the Amazon. For everybody that doesn't know, that's how I pick my characters on this account. Every torch we get that's not a torch we already have means that's the next character that we'll build. So once the Amazon's finished with Hell, we're going to make an assassin, and that is actually pretty exciting. So, hey, it could have been 3 Amazon torches in a row. Okay, that would have been absolutely freaking terrible. Yeah. Hey, we take it. We take it. It's not a sorceress. What can you do? That just means we're gonna have to do more torch farming together, boys. Got the right gender, exactly. Yes, at least we're sticking it with the female genders tonight. No male torches, only female. All right, that's okay. Either way, I had a lot of fun. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. I really appreciate it. Makes this grind a lot more bearable. So always love having you guys here. And like I said, I'll be streaming on Wednesday. So 5-6 o'clock Eastern. If you guys are around, I'd love to catch you there. If not, there will be Amazon videos coming throughout the week. And yeah. That's about it. Sundays and Wednesdays, Pedro. If I have any time on other days, I'll hop on. But my Sundays and Wednesdays are my new dedicated. I'll absolutely be here unless something goes terribly wrong. So yeah. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot for being here. I will catch you in the next one.